Deep in the heart of our planet lies one of the most magical and mysterious places on Earth, the rainforest. These lush, green jungles are bursting with life, color, and sound. From the tallest trees to the smallest insects, rainforests are home to an incredible variety of plants and animals. They are places of wonder, danger, and beauty, and they play a critical role in keeping our planet healthy. Rainforests are usually found near the equator, in places like South America, Central Africa, Southeast Asia, and some Pacific islands. The largest and most famous rainforest is the Amazon, often called the lungs of the earth, because it produces so much of the oxygen we breathe. Rainforests are warm and wet all year round, with heavy rainfall and thick humidity that create perfect conditions for life to flourish. As we enter the rainforest, the first thing we notice is the towering trees that stretch up to the sky, forming a dense canopy high above the ground. This canopy acts like a roof, blocking out much of the sunlight and creating a dark, damp world. Below, vines hang down like ropes, and colorful orchids cling to branches. Birds like toucans and parrots fly from tree to tree, flashing their brilliant feathers. Beneath the canopy, in the understory, the air is thick and still. Strange plants grow in the shadows, and small animals dart among the leaves. Frogs, snakes, and insects thrive in this quiet, hidden world. Some of them are masters of disguise, blending in with the leaves or mimicking other creatures to avoid danger. Every step we take reveals something new and surprising. On the forest floor, where only a tiny bit of sunlight reaches, the soil is rich and full of nutrients. Giant ants march in long lines, carrying leaves back to their nests. Fungi break down fallen trees, turning them into food for other organisms. Jaguars, one of the rainforest's top predators, prowl silently through the underbrush, their golden eyes watching every movement. Tapirs and armadillos wander the forest in search of food. But the rainforest is more than just animals. It is a living pharmacy. Many of the medicines we use today come from rainforest plants. Scientists believe that there are still thousands of plants and animals waiting to be discovered, many of which could help cure diseases or improve our health. Yet every year, large areas of rainforests are destroyed by logging, farming, and development. Trees are cut down, animals lose their homes, and entire ecosystems are put at risk. Despite these challenges, the rainforest remains one of the most resilient and awe-inspiring places on Earth. Its ability to recover, adapt, and thrive is nothing short of miraculous. Conservation efforts around the world are working hard to protect these precious environments. People are planting trees, creating wildlife reserves, and educating others about the importance of rainforests. The rainforest also teaches us important lessons about balance and connection. Every creature, no matter how big or small, has a role to play. From the buzzing bees that pollinate flowers to the towering trees that provide shelter and food, everything is linked in a delicate web of life. When one part of that web is damaged, the whole system can be affected. Exploring the rainforest is like stepping into another world, a world where nature reigns supreme. The sounds of chirping insects, calling birds, and rustling leaves create a natural symphony. The colors are brighter, the smells are richer, and life pulses in every corner. It is a place of endless curiosity and discovery. As we learn more about the rainforest, we also learn more about ourselves and our place in the world. We are not separate from nature, we are a part of it. By protecting the rainforest, we are protecting the future of our planet and all the life it supports. So the next time you hear the word rainforest, think of the amazing creatures that live there. Think of the monkeys swinging through the trees, the butterflies dancing in the air, and the frogs calling from hidden pools. Think of the trees that clean our air, the plants that heal our bodies, and the lessons that nature has to offer. The rainforest is calling. Will we listen? Across the vast heart of Africa lies a breathtaking landscape, an endless sea of golden grasses swaying beneath the open sky. This is the African savanna, one of the most iconic and awe-inspiring ecosystems on Earth. Here, under the intense sun and amid the scattered acacia trees, life unfolds in dramatic and often surprising ways. The African grasslands, also called the savannas, stretch across many countries, from Kenya and Tanzania in the east to Botswana, Zimbabwe, and parts of South Africa in the south. They cover millions of square kilometers and are home to an extraordinary range of wildlife. The savanna is neither forest nor desert. It is a blend of open grasslands with patches of trees, shaped by fire, rainfall, and the grazing of large herbivores. This ecosystem may appear simple at first glance, but it is one of the most dynamic and complex environments on the planet. It is a place of balance, competition, and coexistence. It is where nature's most powerful dramas play out every day, from the silent stalk of a hunting lion to the thunderous migration of millions of wildebeest. As the sun rises over the African plains, the golden light reveals herds of animals grazing peaceful as zebras, antelope, buffalo, and elephant siege species adapted in its own way to survive the challenges of this land. The grasses, short after the rainy season and dry and brittle during the drought, are the base of the savanna food web. Grazers feed on them, and in turn, become prey for the predators that lurk nearby. The big five lions, leopards, elephants, rhinos, and Cape buffalo, the stars of the African grasslands. Tourists travel from around the world to witness these animals in their natural habitats. Lions live in prides and are the only truly social big cats, often seen resting in the shade during the heat of the day. When they hunt, they use teamwork and strategy, targeting the weak or the old. Leopards, on the other hand, are solitary and secretive. With their beautiful spotted coats, they blend icily into the savanna's shadows. They often hunt at night and drag their prey into trees to keep it safe from scavengers. Elephants, the largest land animals on Earth, roam the savanna in matriarch-led herds. They are not only powerful, but also deeply intelligent and social. Elephants can communicate across long distances using low-frequency rumbles, and their memories help them remember waterfalls even during dry spells. Then there are the giraffes, with their long necks and calm, elegant movement. They feed on the leaves of tall trees that other animals cannot reach, playing a unique role in the ecosystem. Their height also gives them a clear view of the landscape, allowing them to spot danger from afar. Among the most dramatic events in the African grasslands is the Great Migration, one of the largest and most spectacular wildlife movements on Earth. Each year, over 2 million wildebeests, accompanied by zebras and gazelles, move in a giant, circular journey across the Serengeti and Masai Mara in search of fresh grazing lands and water. This journey is full of obstacles, rivers filled with crocodiles, waiting predators, and the sheer exhaustion of the journey. Many do not survive, but those that do help ensure the continuation of life. The savannah is also home to countless smaller creatures that are equally fascinating. Meerkats, with their curious stares and group behavior, dig tunnels and keep watch for danger. Warthogs root in the dirt for food and quickly scurry to safety. When threatened, hyenas, often misunderstood, are clever and highly social animals that play a crucial role in cleaning up the ecosystem by scavenging and hunting. Birdlife is also rich and colorful. Secretary birds stalk through the grass, hunting snakes with powerful kicks. Vultures circle above, ever alert for a fresh carcass. Lilac-breasted rollers, with their dazzling feathers, add a splash of color to the sky. The savannah hums with the sounds of buzzing insects, chirping birds, and the distant calls of animals communicating across the vast plains. Rainfall shapes the rhythm of life on the savannah. The wet season brings green grass, flowing rivers, and new life. Animals give birth, herds grow, and the landscape transforms into a lush paradise. In contrast, the dry season tests the resilience of all creatures. Water becomes scarce, grasses dry out, and competition intensifies. But even in these harsh conditions, life persists adaptive, enduring, and beautifully balanced. Unfortunately, like many natural habitats around the world, the savannah faces serious threats. Habitat loss, climate change, overgrazing, and human-wildlife conflict are putting pressure on this delicate ecosystem. Roads, farms, and cities are expanding into wild areas, shrinking the space available for animals to roam. Poaching remains a problem for species like elephants and rhinos, whose tusks and horns are highly valued in illegal markets. But there is hope. Across Africa, national parks and wildlife reserves are protecting millions of acres of savanna. Conservationists, scientists, and local communities are working together to find solutions that benefit both nature and people. Ecotourism brings awareness and funding to conservation efforts. Education is spreading the message that every part of the savannah, from the tiniest insect to the tallest elephant, plays a vital role in the ecosystem. Standing on the open plains, with the wind in your face and the sun warming the earth, it's easy to feel a deep connection to the natural world. The African grasslands awaken something ancient within ESA, reminder of our place in nature, our responsibility to protect it, and the wonder that still exists in the wild corners of the world. As we watch a lioness leading her cubs through the tall grass, or a herd of elephants making their way to a distant waterhole, we witness more than just survival. We witness the rhythm of life itself, a story that has been playing out for millions of years. In a time when the natural world is under threat, the African savannah stands as a symbol of resilience, harmony, and raw beauty. Its vastness, its wildlife, and its timeless cycles inspire awe and demand respect. To protect it is not just to save animals, it is to preserve the very spirit of wildness and the hope of future generations. Let us cherish this great natural wonder, not just in pictures or stories, but through real action and care. For the grasslands of Africa are more than a landscape. They are a living, breathing world, a world worth saving.